Okay, here we are. We're live. Oh, I got this echo thing I got to get rid of here. You'd think I'd be ready. Try that. That's much better. Okay.
You hear me now?
Yeah. Well, hello out there on TikTok land. Mythic VR is like giving us all kinds of love. We are shooting for 15,000 by the end of today's game, and let's get started on that. Hello, everybody. Welcome. David Burrows here, of course, with my friend Connor Burke. I think you're a little tired today.
I'm okay.
Are you?
I'm all right.
Well, I just thought maybe you guys, were down in Detroit last night at the game.
I got to bed at a reasonable time.
At a reasonable time.
Reasonable hour, yeah. It was a good game.
That means not before midnight. Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
Yeah, okay. See, I was your age once. We're here coming to you live from the Hughes Intelligence Canada hockey suite here at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena, where Sarnia Sting will be preparing, or have been preparing, to take on the Flint Firebirds, which I think they're probably looking for a little payback in there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
they're doing good. They're 4-2-0, and they lost a lot of players last year, but they've kept their heads above water, and they're doing really well.
Yeah. If you're watching on Facebook, thanks for being here. You can be sure to like and share this around for others to enjoy. And if you're watching on YouTube, same thing, of course, and consider subscribing on YouTube. And here on Facebook, if you want to support the broadcast, you can click on the comments section, and there's a star there, and you can now send stars to support the broadcast and help me buy Connor a beer and a hot dog.
I see they have the beef station back up. Actually, that's a great addition.
The what station?
The beef station. The beef
sandwiches. Right over there. Yeah.
They missed it for the first 2 games, but last game was the first time they brought it back. And they were
it
sold
good?
out.
I've never had it.
It's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, yeah. You've had it then. So
I have.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got lots to talk about here. We want to say hello to our friends on TikTok. We're live there as well. And if you're enjoying this broadcast and you're on TikTok, you might want to consider coming over to TikTok, because we do all the kind of behind-the-scenes stuff there on TikTok. Added bonus there. Mythic VR liking us there. We were up to, it was like 16,000 likes at the last game.
Yeah, so, did you top out? Is that your the max so far?
Yeah, it's like that. That's the top out. So I mean, I'd be happy with 15 again, right? Mopar's there, Ross is there, Suzanne is there. Thank you all so much for being here.
These TikTokers seem to like a challenge, though. If you tell them what it was before, they always seem to want to beat it.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for 1 corgi and 50 ice creams. I love ice cream.
I'm a fan.
That's why I'm hiding behind the thing here, so you can't tell how much I love ice cream out there. All right, let's get down to business here. We've got lots to talk about. Lukas Fischer, beautiful goal the other day. Got things started off. I mean, I don't want to say it because maybe I've been the one jinxing it, but please no more overtimes.
Oh, my goodness. I can't take anymore. I think they're going to have to – I'm glad that they have so many paramedics on site, because I'm going to go down one of these days.
Yeah.
My heart beats out of my chest every single time.
Is that right? I know. Well, we've had the 0.4 seconds. We've had the 33 seconds. We've had the – and it did seem like they were doing well and then slipping away, Like it's hard to get excited. Well, we're going to talk about the power play coming up. We'll save it for that. But right now, we want to show you Lukas Fischer getting things started off for the Sting the other day against Oshawa. And then, of course, Alessandro Iorio getting his monkey off the back, so to speak. And we've got a few clips. So let's take a look at these great goals. This is courtesy of Kojiko, your team.
Wainwright cruising around the zone. Hands it off to Fischer. Lukas Fischer trying to get some room. Going to the net. He scores! Lukas Fischer opens the...
There's Fischer, Wainwright rather, circling around, gets it back to Fischer. Fischer on the backhand, tucks it back to the forehand, and goes on the far post.
Johnston. Here comes Fischer. He's got 1 goal. Now trying to center. Johnston in front. Follow-up scores! There it is! His first Ontario Hockey League goal! Alessandro Iorio.
Second overall pick of this year's prior to his selection. Has had some chances. Hadn't been able to get on the board until right here as he pokes in the rebound right there off Caden Johnston, this initial shot, and Iorio with the big.
He's in there helping things out, So, I mean, congratulations to Alessandro. What are we doing?
I thought you were still muted.
Oh no. You were heard the whole time, especially like on TikTok the other day when we were arguing.
Just wanted to double check.
We were debating. Yeah, no, that's cool. If Connor Koch shared the live, I hope I said that right. Thanks, Connor, for the follow. Appreciate that out there. And Howard, fitness train. Wow, there's lots of people showing up. That's wonderful.
What a great name.
And more creators want to co-host. Oh yeah, that's nice. I don't know them. TikTok, if you could let us know you can hear us okay. Just want to be clear on that. Very good. So anyway, back to Alessandro. I mean, that's, nice for him that, of course, he's finally happy to have gotten that off of his back, which, had to be frustrating for some time, I would think.
Yeah, and he mentioned that in the post game, right? Just someone asked how he stayed calm and how he, didn't stay frustrated through that, and he gave a good answer. He's mature well beyond his age. It's pretty incredible to see.
For sure. Well, we got a clip here from the post game on that date, so we're going to play that for you next as well.
Alessandro, you got your first OHL goal tonight. Congratulations. What did it feel like to get your first here tonight?
Yeah, it's obviously a memorable moment, but it would have been nice to come out with a win. Like you said, they're a really good hockey team, and it would have been nice to come out on top, but we got a point out of it, so that's what it is.
And you were named recently to the U17s for Canada. Talk to us about what that means to you. It's got to be pretty exciting. Yeah,
to wear the Maple Leaf for the second time is an honor. Congrats to Beckham as well. He's a really good hockey player. Hope nothing but the best for him. So, I'm excited to play against him.
Okay. I'm going to come to that part in a minute. But, yeah, congratulations. You're right. He said it very well. That's, it's frustrating, but just keep going, right? And Josh Boyce in there asking the question said, U17 as well. Now, I know he's being professional and he's saying, like, congratulations to Beckham Edwards as well. Looking forward to playing against him, but looking forward to winning.
Yeah. And
right.
The first thing you mentioned, too, was we got a point out of it. So, despite his first goal, it seems like he was more concerned with the win and getting the points. So that's a competitive player, and like you said, wants the best for his buddy here, but also want to beat him. Yeah, that's right. Fair enough, right? But you're right. You make a good point. That shows in the personality of Iorio that he really is here for the team, and that was his focus in the answer right away. If we criticize what they say, I would say that was a positive. I felt the same way. They're sitting in the room. They were obviously disappointed with the end result there the other day, but they still seem to have this positive mindset. And then Tyson Doucette was also there, and he was asked a question on, like, how do they improve the power play? And you've got some that
thoughts.
Age-old question.
Well, it's a fair question. I'm actually going to I'm going to play this in just a sec, but I think I want to turn the volume up. I felt like that was a little low. So I'll give it a little bit more. See all the magic I can do here?
You're a wizard.
Well, I don't know about that, but here's Tyson Doucette, though. I don't know, best that he could answer the question. Barry Wright from Cogeco, Your TV Sarnia, asked the question, and if you listen closely, he'll even say, I don't even know if you can answer the question, but here they are.
And Tyson, as far as the power play is concerned, it continues to struggle. Maybe I'm asking a question you don't know the answer to, but I mean, what is the answer to getting the power play sort of off the mat?
Yeah, like every practice, we're always changing stuff up. We're switching guys around, trying to find what works for us, and I guess it's just we got to keep trying until we find out what works for us, and then hopefully, we find.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you?
It's a bit of a defeated answer almost. Like I said before, it doesn't come down to the players because this power play is a system. They know how to play a 5-on-5 game, but when it comes down to the special teams, it really is a coach thing. Whether you're switching the lines too many times or you're not.
Yeah.
Maybe you're trying the same system that's not working. That's a tough one.
I can't imagine that they're trying. I don't know that they'd be trying the same system. I think far enough into it now that, like the coaches are it's
Well,
not their first rodeo. They got to be going like, okay, that's not working. Or
No.
I don't know, how far do you keep trying the same strategy to get it to work?
Yeah, well, yeah, insanity is the definition is doing the same thing over and over again. So hopefully they are switching it up. But we've dropped down to 3% and 1-4-33.
Yeah. Well,
It's tough. That is,
Yeah.
it's tough to see.
Yeah.
It's like I said before, in and out it starts to seep into the mind where you get you get an extra man and you're going, oh God, I don't even want to be on the power play. I'd rather see them play 5-on-5 or a penalty kill even.
Yeah, I was going to say the
best
penalty
in the
kill.
league. It's fantastic.
Where we're doing great there, but
if you're the best in one and you're the bottom on the other,
it doesn't
kind of
work.
meet in the middle there.
Yeah. Going over to TikTok, Stephen Johnson sending us a music play. I don't have any music to play. Maybe you can hear it in the background. King just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. We're working on getting to 1,000 follows here on TikTok. And I think I saw Jester Jay Peckham out there. And, I think we just got a corgi. Look at that.
No way.
The goals were achieved. I'm pretty sure that's all from Stephen Johnson. Thank you so much. That's 50 ice creams and a corgi. I think that's what it is.
We're going to Dairy Queen
We're going
tonight.
to Dairy Queen. And if you could tap the live out there, we got to 15,000 last time on a TikTok. So Colin's liking that. Fronts and Bulls game was close. Okay, I didn't watch any of that. And then hello King. The Tigers sadly, I will give a shout out to the Tigers. Sadly, not moving on.
I heard.
What's that?
I said I heard. It was a somber day in Detroit yesterday.
Yeah. Well, and I haven't even looked. You said you were in Detroit for.
I was. Yes,
Did
I got
they
to see
win?
it. They did. They got a shutout actually. We got to see Mr. Steven Stamkos actually.
Oh yeah, I think I have a picture that you shared for me to put up here somewhere. Uh-oh. I gotta find it.
You're quick.
Yeah, there it is. I am good, eh? Pensuyask.
So strange to see him in it's funny because he started in yellow, but then he's been a career Tampa Bay Lightning, always in blue, and now he's on the Predators and he's back in yellow again.
Yeah.
But it is strange to see.
You have to wonder. I didn't really follow along with that. Did you follow when like the trade came up and he made the decision to go? Were you following that?
Big time.
So how'd you feel about it?
I think they kind of slighted him a little bit. He was arguably the best Tampa Bay Lightning player in their entire history. And,
yeah.
That's your captain. You should like. It was a tough one. Like you got to fork over the cash.
You think Tampa slighted him? Is that what
yeah,
you're saying?
big time. I think everyone kind of feels like that. He probably feels like that too. That's your captain. You got to pay him no matter what. And he's getting a bit older, but he had an 80-point season last year. That's one of your guys. It's so strange what happened. I'm not sure if there was a rift between him and the general manager.
Yeah, who knows what goes on behind those closed doors, right, in the locker room, etc. But it was a good game. You enjoyed watching.
Yeah, it was a really
worth
good
a trip
game.
down.
Yep.
What's a ticket worth to go to a Red Wings game?
Depends on where you are. If you can get up in the nosebleeds for $80, or you can be down close for a couple hundred.
Where were you?
Well, we were up. My buddy has season tickets, but we got down a little closer.
Yeah, that's cool. You made your way, right?
Yeah, just moseying around.
Yeah, I hear you. And you tried to get a signature.
I did,
but it didn't work out.
We went down to the tunnel and waited. Yeah, he was already in the shower apparently. That's all right. I brought my own marker. Left disappointed, but it was a good game otherwise.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll go back and you'll get another opportunity. Who knows if they come back that way, right? But yeah, that was a good opportunity. King, awesome. Let's support our young players. Shared 20 times. Thank you so much. We appreciate you sharing the live out there on TikTok and clicking the lives. Like I said, we were at 15,000 last time. We're going to keep the TikTok running the whole time, so you get some behind the scenes here. Do I travel with the team? No, I do not. I'm not sure that I could keep up.
That's a lot of travel.
That's a lot of travel, but I might do it once in a while. Are we commentators? I don't know that we're commentators, so I will be here doing live reaction. Not allowed to show the game, to respect to our fellow broadcasters. Kojiko Your TV does have the game on, and that's with Terry Doyle and Barry Wright doing the play-by-play there. And then on CHOK, here in Sarnia, chok.com. You can listen online, play-by-play with Lee Cunningham and Pat DeRoche, who do a great job. We're just more of the banterer guys, you know. We've moved up into the Hughes Intelligence Hockey Suite. We used to be on the concourse, and now we're trying something new this year in live reaction. And then Connor comes back and joins me intermissions for some updates and thoughts on the game. So I talk a little bit about what's going on the ice, but I'm more of a reaction natural. So I know that's a long-winded answer, right? I guess I'll have to make my way to you when you play the Dogs. Yeah, because you're up from the Niagara Way, is right? Right, Stevenson? I'm pretty sure. But you never know. Maybe we should look into doing. I don't know if we could have this kind of setup, but maybe we should look at doing an away game, and we'll just go live on TikTok. And
I'd love to. That would be awesome.
Else, right? And
there's a lot of arenas that are close.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everybody who's on Facebook, if you like and want to, I got this new thing here. Maybe this will sell it. Let me try this. Okay. There you go. Please support the broadcast. You can send stars on Facebook. If you don't know how to do that, you can click on the comment, and you'll see a little star, and you can decide how you want to support us. And I'm still trying to get beer and hot dogs for Connor, because making you sound like you're
starving.
Yeah. Like, well, look how skinny you are, right? You know, mom's not feeding you at home or something like that, right?
Always feeding.
And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we go live with many of the other things we're doing here as well. All right, Connor, where are we at? Let's see. I get babbling, losing track. Yeah, you wanted to talk about the Flint team and specifically their goalie.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
Nathan Day. He's this is his 4th year in the league, but he's coming in, and he's 54 games last season.
Wow.
Like, there's only 68 in an OHL season.
Wow.
He carried the workload of the entire team.
That's crazy.
You don't see that much anymore in goalies. Sometimes they like to do a 1A, 1B kind of thing.
Okay.
Split it down the middle, or a 70-30, 60-40 kind of thing. But that's pretty incredible how many games he's played. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was playing again tonight. I don't think we could check their roster or
would be a prediction. I don't know. Do we have the starting lineup there yet?
We have it, but I'm not sure if that's. If that's updated for.
There, yeah. Speaking of updates, I wonder maybe Sting updates. Who do you think is the best player in Sarnia?
That's gonna get in trouble here.
Yeah, I could get in trouble for that. Yeah, Stevenson, if you're ever down this way, let me know in advance. You can, if we're friends here, send me a message or follow me on Facebook, David Burrows, and if we can make it happen, we'll have you up here in the suite with us. And you can come on the show. Why not?
Just checked Flint's Facebook 17 minutes ago, and it looks like the one rare night off for Nathan Day. Looks like their other goalie's starting tonight. So forget what I said.
Yeah, well, maybe this is the night to try him out. I don't know. I mean, let's talk about the goalies there. You know, like we've seen Nick Suzicka there doing a great job, and Evan Belletin there. We're losing Carson Chartier. I talk around the arena, like, do you see Carson coming back? You know, it was like they said he's on loan.
Yeah, I've seen him around a lot, which makes me think that he's probably not playing for the Rockets right now, but he's also not playing at all. So is he getting a little rust?
Well, was he hard down the line, you know, last year? You know, like was he not doing as well or coming in? I don't know. Like, how do you decide who to keep and who to move on? I mean, we have talked, and we'll just put it out there. You know, you've got Nick Suzicka there, who's now an overager. Do you hang on to him, or do you let him go to bring in somebody younger so you can start working on them to work towards? I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Part of the strategy for sure. Just do you hang on to your players and make? We're not. I don't know. You probably shouldn't be expected to make a deep run if we do make the playoffs this year. So do you get as much as you can for a goalie that we're not going to have back probably, and wait till the overage deadline and then trade him then, or do you hang on to a fan favorite and let him finish his career here? Yeah. That's one of those decisions where it depends on who's offering and who's really looking for a goalie at the deadline, right?
Yeah.
So if they're offering a boatload of draft picks and a good player, then that could be a great move.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's which way do you go, right? I mean, there's so many ways to think about it.
And then if he does leave, then we've got two very, very inexperienced goalies in that. So,
yeah. I think both of the goalies that we've got. I mean, it'd be nice to see them hang on to. I wasn't sure. I was like, well, you could see that. I think they hang on to him. I'd like to see them hang on to Nick Trzicka. Not that we're just starting rumors here, folks. Just
wildfire.
We're trying to, if we could be a fly in the locker room, but and it's still early, right? There's still time to start figuring it. But you know what? We say that a lot in previous years. When we were on the concourse with Jay Peckham and Billy and Lee and you. It was. We often talk about, well, it's still early. It's still early. It's still early. At what point do you say, okay, it's not early anymore. It's time to figure this out?
We're 7 games in, and there's 68 games. So, yeah, you could say it's early until probably the 10-game mark. So I think maybe we got
to maybe Christmas. I might give you.
At the latest.
Yeah. So, okay, more on Flint. Is there any? You got any? I know you talked about the goalie, but do you have any
just
other
about the size
there?
Again? It's always a tough battle. We 'Blake Smith at 6'5", 225 pounds.
Right.
Alex Kostov, 6'4", 195. Ryan Fellinger, 6'4", 200 pounds. Christian Colosimo, 6'5", 215 pounds. And Nathan Aspinall is 6'7", 195 pounds.
I'm scared already.
I know. It seems like we've got some sizable gentlemen, but none over 6'4" yet. It seems every team we played, there's
really big.
It's the Monstars from.
Well, we even look at like Windsor, like 6'5" is their lead guy.
It's almost their average.
6'7", and it's like, are we playing basketball here?
It's the Monstars from Space Jam.
Yeah, that's right. Gotcha. Well, I mean, that being said, though, I mean, comparing, I think we're a little bit bigger in some areas than we were, but I feel like I've seen more of an aggressive response from the Sarnia Sting than we have in the past couple of years. Even when we did go, off to the playoffs against London a couple of years ago, we seem to be standing up for ourselves a lot more. And we've got some players in there. Well, Lukas Fischer would be one, too, I think, that says we're standing up for you here. Like, would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, definitely. They don't let anything go unpunished, right? Like, Jack Bodine had an unbelievable fight the other night and a great hit. Like, that's...
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And he's not afraid to drop the glove right after. Like, that was a big hit, and then he turned around and he knew it was coming, so the gloves were off within seconds. And I don't think any of these guys are afraid to stick up for their teammates.
Yeah, Dalen Moses would be another one I would say that is not afraid to
absolutely
put his body in the way there. And you go back to Jack Bodine, he even said in the post game, he was like, I have a big body and I want to use it.
And I like to use it, yeah.
It kind of, I'm going to make a reference here, and I don't want to get beat up over it, but he kind of reminded me, it was an old Rocky movie.
Are you going to say Ivan Drago?
Yeah. But he was the Russian guy, and back then that was when. Well,
Russia he's Swedish. Right? It's a bit different,
but
it's just
the way he said it, like I'm coming here to.
A big handsome fella too.
Yeah, he is. Super nice guy, I got to tell you.
Yeah, I know he's great. We met him during the season ticket opener.
Yeah, right.
Came over and chatted with us. He's awesome.
And he was not in a rush to run away. He was spending time with people.
Yeah, we talked to him for 3 or 4 minutes. Actually.
Yeah, right. That's a long time when everybody's tugging on your jersey.
There's 100 people.
So, yeah, he definitely made it known that I am here for many reasons, and one of them is I'm here to block you. I'm here to block you up. That's what we can say about that. Let's go back over and say hello to TikTok. We're at 1,100 there, going for 15,000. I want to make sure that, let's see. Agri, yes, that would be awesome. Who do you think is the best player? I can't answer that.
I'll say my favorite player right now is Ruslan Karimov. That's what I'll say.
Yeah? Why is that?
I like him. He plays hard. He's still looking for a couple points too, but you know what? I just like him, how he comes over. He seems so thrilled to be in another country. Like, good on him for speaking no English and coming here and he's everywhere on the ice.
And it took him time to get here. I know there was some struggles with
issues.
Visa, passport, whatever.
I think he's still having trouble with the American teams when they play away. It seems he was a scratch against Flint. He was a scratch against Saginaw.
Oh, okay.
So I think he's figured out his Canadian visa issues now. He's having trouble with the American visa issues.
Oh, okay. We should give Trump
kind of a bummer, but yeah, he's missed a couple games because of that.
You missed what I said.
Sorry, I did.
I said we should give Trump a call. Anyway,
Oh, jeez.
That'd be awesome. Who do you think is the best player? I have the starting lineup. Oh, Colin does. Yeah, we have it too. Flint have a player from Latvia. Okay, King, I will share 1,000 times. Haha, thank you very much. Thank you, Colin. Porter Martone, former Sarnia Sting. Zach, the Leafs fans. You're a Porter Martone guy.
Unbelievable. He's going to go top 5 in the NHL draft this year. He's that good. I think he has 12 points already in however many games that the Steelheads have played.
Wow.
He's on fire.
Yeah. Okay.
A big boy, too. It's sad to see that go.
Yeah. Right.
That could have been for us right now.
Well, it's bittersweet,
we went all in,
right?
Yep, we got our playoff run, but that was the price to pay.
Yeah, well, that's what the OHL is bittersweet. It's like when you spend a lot of time, and anything could happen down here with some of these players right now, that you spend time molding them, teaching them what you know, and when they start doing really, really well, it's like, well, I don't know, it's almost like we want you to do really good, but not so good that you go to the NHL in the middle of the season.
Right.
But that's like, everybody has to deal with that in the OHL, right, I guess. But
such a fine balance, yeah.
Right? Gavin followed. Thank you so much, Gavin. Everybody who's following. King is sharing the heck out of us here. Share the live, and please, everybody, tap the screen on TikTok and get us there. Well, they're out on the ice now getting warmed up. This is always, I always find this interesting because, they're getting warmed up. You got to be like, I don't know if I was down there, it'd be like, what's going through you're out here right now. We played Flint before. They're a big team. We had a hard time against them before already. They're kind of already becoming a thorn in the side here. What are you thinking? You're down there on the ice right now warming up, Connor.
Staying in the zone. Just, I don't think you don't want to think about that too much. Especially as a player, you stick to what you know. You know the game plan. You know what you have to do. The coaches say it every game. They say it every practice. You don't have to backtrack and live in the past. This is a new game. It's a brand new, fresh Sunday matinee. And I think that's what they want to think is go out there and so maybe not have fun, but go out there and do the best you can and hope for a good result.
Yeah. I think I as hard as it would be, is that, we talk about the age, well, you're a young fella. I mean, you're in your late 20s, but these guys are young men or becoming young men. But many are what I refer to as teenagers still.
They're kids to me.
Right? Okay. So I must be medieval then. Right? So, but it's focus. It's so many things are happening out there. They're getting picked on about the power play. And I'd be interested, like even going back to Friday's game, there was a 4-minute penalty there that they just could not step up and take advantage of. The question being asked at the post game, it's on their mind. It's on the coaching staff's mind. It's on everybody who's involved. It's on the fans' mind. How do you break free from that? And I know you said that's on the coaching staff, but as you're down here practicing, are you focusing on that right now? Are you going, okay, oh my goodness, I don't want to be part of the power play? Like, it's hard to not feel negative about it when you know the philosophies are be positive, go forward, all that stuff, right? It's got to weigh heavy on one's mind.
Yeah, no, you're right. And especially with the guys who probably know that they're on the first power play unit, they practice it, they know as soon as they hear the whistle go that they're going to be out there. And for me anyway, when we hear the power play whistle go, I kind of clench up, and I'm wondering if all of them are going, here we go, 2 minutes, 2 minutes to make a difference, and if we don't, we're down to 1 in 34. So every minute counts.
Yeah. Well, all we can do now is take a look and see, and don't forget that you can go online to sting5050.com and purchase your Sarnia Sting tickets, your 50/50 tickets for, I think last Friday it was like over $4,000.
Another great job. Which
we never, ever see low numbers for the 50/50 here. Like even preseason, we're like, there was a $5,000 one night already.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think in comparison, last night the Wings game was 20,000, and that's an NHL game.
Right.
Like that's pretty darn good for a junior hockey team. Like that's it's comparing to an NHL, there's 22,000 people in the building, right?
Yeah. And the attendance here already, you can feel, I know I'm beating a dead horse, but the support of the fans has been fantastic coming out of last season, even into now. And I've been looking around and already, I know there's a lot of empty seats out there, but people are walking around. And this is family day too, right? The kids there, you can see them banging on the windows there already and getting ready for their favorite player and all that wonderful stuff that makes hockey, especially in the OHL, a family affair. So, all right.
There's a lot of orange and blue walking around. I like to see it.
Yeah. Guys, support, right? For sure. I think they probably got a bus out there somewhere.
I'm sure.
Did you? And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Did you have a meal yet?
No, not yet. I don't know if we're going to. It's going to be a tough, busy weekend.
Yeah, I hear it. We had some yesterday, and it was like, do you want a second plate? It's like, are you kidding me? Did you see what I had on my first plate? I had the turkey, the ham, the stuffing, the veggie. I ate all my veggies.
Good for you.
And then
strong boy.
We were sitting around the table, and they're getting, families get together and gossip and stuff, right? And they got talking about COVID, and I'm like, I'm staring at those pies right there.
Let's get into
what
dessert.
What are we doing to talking about this? It's over. Goodbye. Give me a pie. So
Cool Whip and a pumpkin pie.
Well,
please.
I had ice cream. I had black cherry ice cream. So
what kind of pie was this?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Yeah.
With black cherry. It's an interesting mix.
My family, Jennifer's family, my in-laws, they're Dutch. So they do all kinds of baking and cooking and everything. It's like everything that's bad for you, but it's wonderful. So it was good. All right. Well, I think we went overtime. Look at that. Speaking of overtime.
Yeah, this is a long one.
Not looking to see any of that happening here.
No, thank you.
So out on YouTube and Facebook, you know the drill. You can send some stars on Facebook or super chat on YouTube. But at the very least, please like, love, and share us around so more people can enjoy what we do here. I'm going to be taking a break here on Facebook and YouTube. I'll be back in a few minutes when the game starts doing live reaction, but we're going to stay live out here on TikTok. So if you want to follow along on TikTok, you're going to get more of the behind the scenes stuff. Connor, we're having a lot of fun up here.
Absolutely, we are.
Appreciate
I'm excited.
You taking the time to be here. All right.
The weather's much better too.
Yeah, right. All right, that's it for this Beyond the Boards. Thank you to, once again, Hughes Intelligence Canada for giving us their support, and all of you for watching, for your support as well. And as always, I'm David Burrows on behalf of my friend Connor Burke. 1, 2, 3, go Sting, go!